According to Senate Leader Kamina Johnson-Smith, it was in the attempt to enforce the law, which governs how institutions do business with government, that it was realized that the Public Procurement Act had to be improved. She noted that public procurement represents some 30% of gross domestic product, therefore the need to be transparent and fair. The Senate leader said the opportunity was also taken to address some policy matters.
For example, a second look was given to the provisions related to special and differential treatment measures. These are measures which are given special consideration to a class of suppliers and necessarily target a group of suppliers. Internationally, they're used to protect vulnerable groups such as youth, women, MSMEs, and to build special industries through transfer of knowledge, among other things. Mr. President, the changes being proposed to the Act seek to align the current policy on offsets with that of the WTO's concept of special and differential treatment measures, which in fact encapsulates offsets, domestic margins of preference, and set-asides as measures that can be applied in procurement, in public procurement. How they were treated in the bill was actually dissonant with the internationally accepted concept.
For his part, Government Senator Don Webby called for the full disclosure of who are the recipients of government contracts.
I'm calling for a commitment for the routine publication of information related to the formation, award, execution, performance, and completion of public contracts. All information on the contract should be readily available for public scrutiny. This will build trust and improve the credibility of the country and the government. If public procurement is done on time, within budget, and with a high level of transparency and efficiency, we will realize significant improvement in our economy and the quality of life of our people.
The issue of training for procurement officers was raised by opposition Senator Sophia Fraser-Binns.
I am not so convinced that the persons who have to deal with procurement outside of that grouping at the Ministry of Finance are equally knowledgeable. And so one of the things that I would love to see happening in light of the amendments, in light of the fact that it is still a relatively new act, that there is greater training of our practitioners. I do not believe that we are fully aware of what is required of us under the Procurement Act of 2015, and certainly these amendments which are being debated here today.
Michael Sharp, Frontline News.